Hello, Wolfpack families. I wanted to share with you something that I think is a super useful tool in order to keep track of your students' progress and how they're doing with assignments, and ultimately find out and get information about what is being entered into their gradebook. I'm a parent myself, and I can tell you that my most useful tool that I use to keep track of my own kiddos is this app right here. It's called Campus Parent. So I would strongly suggest, if you have access to a smartphone, and again, we're all on our phones mostly, so I know that you're getting lots of emails from teachers and that you're hopefully signing into Infinite Campus and checking your students' grade there. But we all know that half the time we have our phones in our pockets or in our hands, and it's a great tool to use to keep track of what's going on with our students. So again, over here on the left, this is the app. It's called Campus Parent. So I would suggest that you download that. But I wanted to share with you exactly what that looked like. So over here, this is the app installed onto a smartphone that we'll use as an example. I'm going to go ahead and play this video here and kind of walk you through some of the things that I recorded in this app that will hopefully be helpful to you. So what you'll see is that we once have it downloaded, we open up the app. When you first set it up, you'll type in your district. You will also type in basically your campus portal login. If you need help with figuring out what your parent portal login is, then I would suggest you go to the GUHSD website and that you click on Parents. And here you'll see a lot of useful resources, but in particular, I wanted to point out to you over here these two tabs, Campus Portal, which links you to that. So if you've ever used this login page, then essentially you have that login, and that's the same information you'll use to log into the app once you have that downloaded on your phone. But if you need help with that, setting up a campus portal and account. And again, this would be the same account you would have used to register your student or renew their registration. But if you need help, again, you'll go to guhsd.net, click on the Parent tab, and then you'll go to the right-hand side and click on Campus Portal Help. And you'll see that there's a lot of useful resources here, including reaching out to our ETS help message for information about your accessing your login information. Okay, so here's a number for you to call if you need that help. So just wanted to point that out to you. Let's go back though to our app. So again, once I go to the App Store on my smartphone and I download Campus Parent, you'll type in the district name and it will bring you to a login. You'll use the same login that you use for your Infinite Campus Parent Portal login. And then over here on the right is what it actually looks like on the smartphone. So that's what I wanted to share with you. So when you first log in, you'll see that you have your message center. So this is where district announcements are sent out. And then you'll also see the inbox, and that's where specific messages directly from West Hills or the school that your student attends, that's where you'll see those messages also archived for you. So that's super helpful. So what you'll see, here we go, is the inbox. It's showing the different messages that have come out in particular. But what's really important is going up here to these three little dots and going down to Gradebook. So this is an example student for you, and it's showing the various classes. Right now the student's in aquatics, they're in bio, and they're in freshman honors English. So that's great. It's showing you the overall grade, but if you click on a particular class, you'll have the opportunity to see the grade breakdown of exactly the assignments that are going into your student's gradebook. So you'll see here's particular assignments. If we click on an actual assignment, it'll tell you when it was assigned, when it was due, the exact points. So this is a helpful tool, to keep track of how your students are doing in class. So if we're clicking back and then back again, you'll see again the various classes. Okay, so it's really useful to keep track on your phone of the gradebook. So there's other options that are available to you here. So you can also check your student's schedule. Okay, so actually showing the classes they're enrolled in if you ever have questions about what teachers to contact. And then also an option, you can always take a look at your student's unofficial transcript through the app as well. Also under more, an important thing is the online registration. So many of you have been messaged, those of you with returning students, to renew your student's registration. And I just wanted to point out that this was the place to do that. So there you have the button returning student recognition and registration, and we always like our students to verify their emergency contact information and all of that each and every year. So I just wanted to share with you again the useful tool of the Campus Parent app that you can install on your phone. And one thing that I wasn't able to screencast, but you have an option of setting up notifications, and you can set it up to get notifications literally with every single assignment that a teacher enters in the gradebook. Or you can set a threshold if you only want to be notified about grades that maybe fall under a certain parameter. So you're able to set those. So just like we get notifications for our email and text messages that pop up on our home screen of our cell phone, you can actually set up Campus Parent to do the same. Okay, so staying informed of how your student is doing, I think, is one of the key indicators of success. Please reach out if you have any questions, and I would be happy to help you with the Campus Parent app.